Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my new house in Hubbard, Nebraska. I'll give you a little quick tour of it. I got my amazing fireplace here with the weather up there. Weather's must be an old 7-day forecast because it's 90 some degrees right now. But yeah, here's the kitchen. I'm a big cooker. I like to cook. And so I just wanted some room to cook and got a big fridge. Don't cook for a lot of people, but whenever people are around, I'll cook. But I also like to cook for myself because I like food. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and head upstairs. Here is my bedroom, my amazing office over here. Oops. Don't look that I'm already at the deer site. Nobody knows. Got my bathroom here. And obviously my bed. Dresser. So, kind of the start of the tour of the new place. We've got a couple of the sheds have been finished. Actually, all the sheds have been finished. Here's my garage. That's basically probably a shop for most people. Some smaller farmers, I'm sure that they'd love to have a shop like this. But yeah, we got some tools here. I keep some of the ones that I kind of like to keep eyes on, and no. Stuff more specific to my truck or my side-by-side I'll keep up here. I also keep my skid loader up here, which I'll show you that. We just got a skid loader. I'm going to keep the skid loader up here during the winter. Whenever we get snow, then I can push out my driveway, then go over to the yard and push out some snow over there. So then if I have workers, which I think I might have one worker kind of around, we'll see what happens. But yeah, go ahead and close that door. We'll jump into the side-by-side here. And, head over to the new shop and the new sheds that got finished last week. Over there. Be right back. I'm gonna actually just run into the house and go to the bathroom first. Alright, so back from the bathroom, we're gonna head down the hill here. Just live right across the road from shop and stuff here, and then the dairy will be right here in this patch of cornfield. We'll go over here. I don't have anything over here anymore, I don't think. That's why the grass is kind of growing through the rocks pretty good here. But I think this will be mainly hay storage. Grass hay, I think we'll put some here. If we have extras that don't fit in the shed or the bunker. And then maybe we'll put something in that if we need to get it out of the way. I don't plan on taking it down. This bin I'm going to leave up because I think it looks cool. As long as I keep it out of it, it'll look cool. Planted a couple trees here. These are kind of expensive. They're small oaks, but they're good starter oaks. So like you pay extra to have oaks that look good. Well's still there. It showed these sheds off before, but here they are, mostly cleaned out, other than one of our extra silage boxes. And yeah. The other one for probably truck storage during winter, summertime maybe, but we'll also keep hay in there probably, and the one with 2 bunkers in it's going to keep some fertilizer for sure. So but yeah, the bunker you guys saw before. The sheds, I think if I remember right, you only saw this shed when it was sticks yet. But yeah, we built the same. I had told you that before. We were going to build the same shed right next to it, and we did. didn't take them long. Like I said before, like once they got the frame up, they waited for the electrical guy, or they waited for, yeah, the electrical to come into the building right here. And while they waited for that guy to get finished, the same, basically like day or two, they built the frame of this shed. And then it took them like 2 days to put tin on. Like, it felt like it was probably a little bit more than 2 days, maybe a week or so to put tin on both buildings. The doors they just finished a couple days ago. But yeah, so I got most of this side is like baling and manure, and for now the feeder wagons are in here and stuff. Um, Once we get the dairy built, they'll probably stay over there for the most part. Let's see. Go ahead and head over here. I think this is most of our planting and tillage stuff here. Fertilizer spreader. Oh yeah, the grain cart's over here. I forgot I went and got that the other day when I got the silage chopper out. I got the grain cart out. Got the 2 challengers hooked up to a couple, or our high-speed disc and our vertical tillage disc. Yeah, we got our chopper in here, our drill. I'll have to get that drill out here not long. I don't know if we'll be planting cover crops this year, mainly because they're going to rip up a bunch of where we're going to chop silage in that field, and then this field over here is going to be grass next year. So, shut that door. Go ahead and run back over, or walk back over to the side-by-side. Go ahead and wander in the shop. Oh, we'll walk in. Off for now. Right, so we got the silage chopper hooked up to one of the silage boxes. Here's the new skid loader. I got a Kubota, mainly because the Agco dealer also doesn't handle them often, but deals with them. So we bought one through them. It's slightly used. Like, I don't even think there was 10 hours on it. I think the dealership mainly used it to move its own stuff around at its site. So bought it from. We got the bucket on, and then we got our Massey telehandler over here. The reason I bought the skid loader is because I kind of wanted to keep the Massey separate from, like, it's going to be used to probably mix feed somewhat and, like, move bales, stuff like that. I wanted to keep it separate from the one that I'm going to use to move snow, or the bucket, separate kind of thing. And without having to change the bucket, I'm like, I'll just get a skid loader, and then we have something that's a little bit more nimble, a little bit more maneuverable in tight spaces. So this I'll use to move manure, move snow, like I said. The telehandler we can use to move snow if I need to. Use a bigger bucket, but yeah. So, go back over the bucket here. We got our twine there. Let's see. Got the Kloss tractor in here. Needs a wash pretty bad. I think the sprayer. Yep, sprayer's in here. Trying to keep it in the heated shop, and I'm also trying to keep it separate from the rest of the shop. So is protected. I got my trucks hooked up to the silage boxes. Here we got a bigger one on the Peterbilt, if not mistaken. And our internationals on our Artex one. Corey up there. Gladly flying the Pioneer sign up there too. Alright, so in here, this is kind of what I call the truck bay / wash bay. I got a power washer that's mounted to the wall over there. We got the furnace up there. But yeah, we got to keep the sprayer tenders in here so they don't freeze, obviously. during our harsh winters. Then I got the sprayer or the planter in here because I washed it off and I winterized it. It's gonna go back out to the shed probably this afternoon after I get done recording this. And then we got our dump truck here. It's just in here because I didn't really want to put it behind one of the trucks in the shop right now. And then the 8400R is here just because it was hooked up to the planter. So we're gonna probably move one of the tractors that's hooked up to a disc and back it into one of the corners back there. And park her in the shed back there. But yeah. So parked it that way, but oh well. Yeah, so let's go ahead and I think that'll probably just about do it. It's got a 50-foot wide door on the front here, so if I ever expand the soybean headers, they should still be able to fit, but should and do are two different things, you know. So yeah, so I think that'll probably about do it for this. This is probably just a little quick update video. Probably gonna be barely even 10 minutes long. It's just an update to the farm because we're gonna chop silage in the next video, and I don't want to just all of a sudden, hey, I have all these sheds, but forget about those because we're gonna chop silage now. So you at least have an idea of where we're at on the farm with everything. Haven't got a hold of anyone for bins yet or silos. Those are probably just going to be next year altogether. I also want to figure out how much soybeans I'm going to get off the fields, you know. So don't want to build, you know, 1 million bushels worth of storage, and then I'm only going to use 50,000 of that every year, you know. So just trying to see where we're at with everything. Don't want to push it too much. But yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys come back for the next one. We're going to be doing silage harvest, and then so on and so forth. We're going to be doing mostly harvest stuff in general. But once we get done with silage harvest, they're going to start building the new dairy barn right here in the back. I don't know why I said it that way. But yeah, so right here, they're going to be building the dairy barn. I haven't... Crappy thing. They have 2 styles in stock. They have one that's going to be about 300 to 400 head, and then another one that's 700 head, but it's like 2 buildings kind of built together. Which I would be more interested in that, but I kind of want to keep it small enough that I can handle most of this stuff by myself with an occasional helper during the like harvest time and stuff. So yeah. So with that, that'll definitely be the end of the episode. I hope you guys come back. Like I said, we'll have a whole bunch of updates going forward as we finish up silage harvest, as we finish up soybean harvest, as we finish up corn harvest, all that. We'll keep growing throughout the rest of the next year for this. And yeah, so with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do me a huge favor. If you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.